Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you guys are having a great Thursday, and thank you guys so much for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today on the channel we're looking at part 2 of He-Man's closest allies and friends that help him out against the forces of evil. And we're looking at now Teela in the MasterVerse line. We'll take a look at her in the MasterVerse line. We'll look at her in the packaging and the artwork that comes with it. All right, it's going to be a nice short little review, guys. All right. And as you see, I only have one loose version of Teela in the MasterVerse line. It's this version right here. We'll take a closer look at this version of Teela. Okay, now I've set it up where we'll see like the evolution of Teela. Okay, now in the MasterVerse line, this was the first version that came out. Her mercenary form here. Then they came out with a couple like waves later with this version here, more of the traditional Captain of the Guard, Eternia Palace Teela, who would train Adam, to fight combat, and who would eventually become Man-at-Arms before. If you ever watched the show, the Revelation show, my apologies, she was supposed to be the new Man-at-Arms before everything. The secret was out. It came out that Prince Adam was He-Man, and of course He-Man perished. Fighting Skeletor and Grayskull. Spoiler alert: you've not seen the show yet. And she left. But so this is the more traditional like Eternia Palace Guard, Captain of the Guard line, and then finally we did get this version of Teela here. Not too long ago, her sorceress form here. Okay, so here we go, guys. I'm going to start with this version right here. Of course, her mercenary form here, and there she is in the packaging, right there. Absolutely amazing. Very, very cool. Figure yourself, lots of weapons, extra pairs of hands right there. A very cool look of Teela here. And here's her nice glamour shot of herself right there. Beautiful artwork as always. I love the side panels of the MasterVerse line. I think it's beautiful artwork as always. All right, look around to the back right here, and there she is, Captain of the Guard. Of course, the cross cell, and I've done reviews for each and every one of these guys on the channel here. I'd like to go back and check them out. Absolutely amazing. All right, and flipping around on the side, it just says Teela, Warrior Goddess, right there. Okay, so this is the first version that came out. All right, part of the Netflix show right there. Revelation, Master Universe, Teela, right there. Then we got this version, like I said, next, like I said, the more traditional Eternia Palace Captain of the Guard, right there. Is that more of that iconic look? It almost reminds me of that look from that Origins 2-pack from Zor. Okay, this white outfit here with the gold, around her dress, her gold shield and sword. Comes with a really cool, beautiful head sculpt right there, extra head right there, with her hair down, right there. Extra pairs of hands. And like I said before in the Origins version, part 1 of, of that review, I really hope that, we get, figures like these also to come back too. Fan favorite, toys or, figures that we missed out on. Because this version, for me, is a little bit different because this is the international version. I really hope that we get another chance of getting figures, not just Teela, but any figure like that we missed out on for any waves for the MasterVerse line. Because you can see the differences in the box right here. Because you see the 30 points of articulation right there, where this box does not have that. Okay, so there's some slight differences between this box art and the normal version of MasterVerse here. You still have the MasterVerse logo right there for each one, right there. Nice side shot right there of Teela in action. Protecting, taking on the forces of evil right there. Absolutely beautiful. Now, as you see in the back here, okay, beautiful artwork. Yes, absolutely amazing artwork. But you see there's no cross-cell. There's no, like, biography, nothing. As you can see in the back of this version of Teela. Right there, you can see Teela, Warrior Goddess, right there. But there's nothing here. So I do believe this was the international version release of this figure here. And you can see all the multiple languages here, down here. Of course, the cross cell of the other figures. And like these right here too, guys, I've done reviews on each and every of these figures as well. If you'd like to go back and check them out, anybody's new and or just want to refresh, thank you for doing that, and thank you for watching the video, and hope you will subscribe. Thank you, guys. All right. So absolutely amazing. All right. Of course, I do have this version of Teela right here. And like I said, I do hope I can find a second version of this particular Teela and the Sorceress Teela too, for my loose collection. But right now, here she is, her mercenary form right there. Very cool. Oops, didn't mean to do that, but she's got a lot of weapons here. Let me put that down there. Each figure, if you want to, change out, anything from heads to, I don't think you can do the arms though, I don't think. But heads definitely, the hands definitely, if you want to put, this long hair version of Teela on this body, you can do that. And of course, I like the Origins line. You can customize, you can change out however you wish, to make your perfect Teela in your collection. And you can always change it back, there's no, and pop the, that's one of the things I love about the MasterVerse line and definitely the Origins line is the customization that you can do for each figure. Okay, all right. But very, very cool. Now, before we get to Sorceress Teela, okay, I thought this was Andrea, and this is a mini version of Teela here, the Mercenary Teela, because I thought this was Andrea. Because if you remember with Andrea in the MasterVerse line, she had the helmet, the mask, and the cloak. So I didn't know until I just looked, I just ran past it and I looked at it, and it was Teela. I'm like, okay, and it would have been nice, with this, it's pretty much, you can see the boot right there with her right there, that this is indeed is Teela, okay? And it would have been nice, if they would have included that mask also with this version of Teela and that cloak too. So I guess at some point, she gave that mask to Andrea and this cloak to her as well. Or maybe they both had the same mask. And that was the case. I think they missed out an opportunity of doing that, giving us that mask and cloak for this version of Teela. But there's a little mini right there version of Teela right there in my collection for the Revolution line. Okay. All right. And of course, then at the end, guys, and this is something that I'm glad they finally did, because I always thought, I was hoping that they would do this with the Filmation cartoon, because we all know that, of course, Teela is the daughter of the sorceress, and there was a couple episodes in Filmation that, hinted that, she went to that orb in one of the earliest episodes to discover who her mother was, and, about, Merman being, and Man-at-Arms finding, her in the nest, Teela in the nest. And, there was always hints that, hopefully they would do this, make her the sorceress. Even that one episode, if you remember, in Filmation, where Skeletor, he had that teleportation device and teleported, Zor to that other world, and He-Man as well, and the spirit of Grayskull pretty much told Teela, like, I need you to step in and be the sorceress for now, so we can figure out what's going on. And so she had to learn to be the sorceress, And I love that episode. That was one of the best episodes, I think, in Filmation. But, even when the sorceress came back, her mother came back, Teela's like, I don't even know why I even got chosen to do this. And of course, sorceress couldn't tell her yet about her secret. But it was a very emotional, a very, beautiful moment between mother and daughter, as she hugged her, and, you did an amazing job, So you are right for this. And I think that was one of the best episodes out there for Filmation, okay? But we finally did get, her in her sorceress form right here in the Revelation show at the, near the part 2 of the Revelation show. Now this is the Revolution show here, and I'm very happy and I can't wait to see what she does with, the mantle, because, she's now, unlike her mother, she's not bound to Grayskull, okay? I'm going to just pour it out here. She can go anywhere she wishes, she can pretty much live in Eternia in the palace if she wanted to. And I like that. I love the look of her right here in her sorceress form right here. She has her mother's staff right here. Beautiful as always. I love the new artwork here. I do like the new artwork in the MasterVerse here logo here with the kind of vintage red rocks here, the MasterVerse logo here. All right, it still has a 30 points reticulation here. Beautiful, beautiful artwork of her mother right here. You know, in her, as her spirit right there is guiding her. You know, as the new sorceress. I love that. I love the look here. I wish the box art, the bubble was a little bit bigger, and I love the look of Teela here. Absolutely amazing. And there she is in her sorceress form right there. Beautiful glamour shot. And there she is in her toy form right there. Absolutely amazing. There she is. All right, and there's the cross of the other figures in the line. I've done reviews from these guys in review as well. I mean, each and every one of them. So you'd like to go back and check those out. So yeah, I'm glad. I'm finally glad that they finally, paid it off. Which started in Filmation, and they did hinted that in the 2000X show as well. When they found out about Sorceress and how she left the Gray Skull for a while, and became human for a short time, and it was amazing. And like I said, I'm very happy. I'm very that they're glad they finally paid off. Teela becoming the Sorceress of Grayskull. All right, but there's a look right there of all versions of Teela in the MasterVerse line, right? And I do hope we get more versions of her in the MasterVerse line, and of course, and the cartoon collection is coming very soon. She should be like Wave 2. And there's already photographs of her. She looks amazing. I hope the Turtles of Grayskull. I'm sure we'll get some sort of mashup between maybe April O'Neil and Teela somehow in the cartoon. The Turtles of Grayskull line. So I hope there's gonna be we do get many more figures of Teela, a hero, a captain, a protector of Grayskull, one of He-Man's closest friends, maybe his wife. I think they do get married. Let me know. I think she does eventually marries Adam, and they have a family. So, but there you go, guys. There's a look at Teela right there. Of course, if I had to pick my favorite Teela, I would have to pick the Sorceress Teela for me. This is my favorite one. Then her traditional Eternia Palace Guard, Captain of the Guard figure right there. It looks absolutely amazing. That's my second favorite. And my third favorite would be her mercenary form here. All right. All right, guys. I'd like to take the time now to thank my subscribers. If you made it this far in the channel and have not subscribed, please subscribe, guys. I love talking with you guys, all things Masters of the Universe, like the MasterVerse line here, like the Origins, like the Vintage Origins line, to the cartoon collection, to the Turtles of Grayskull, to even the Masters of the WWE Universe line, which is another crossover line where they put the superstars of the WWE in the Eternia. Okay, so it was a nice crossover event. It was really, very cool. Hit that like button, guys, and thank you for doing that, guys. It means a lot. It helps my channel to get out there and for more people to watch and subscribe. So thank you for hitting that like button, guys. It means a lot. Thank you so much. And hit that notification bell when I'll upload new videos. And tomorrow we'll be looking at every version of Orko that has come out so far. Another friend of He-Man's in his circle of friends to battle the forces of evil. We'll look at Orko. Okay. Which started out, he was created in Filmation cartoon. He wasn't even part of the regular Mattel toy line until how popular he was, Orko, in Filmation. So they made, really cool figures. And so tomorrow on Friday, we'll be looking at Orko and all his versions from the CGI line to the MasterVerse line and, of course, the Origins line. Okay. And I'm curious if we're going to get, a cartoon collection version of Orko or a Turtles of Grayskull version of Orko. I'm very curious to see if they're going to do that or not. All right, so guys, and of course, guys, please share this video, guys, who has a passion and a love for collecting all things Masters of the Universe, like the MasterVerse line here, like over 40 plus years of this amazing product, from the vintage 80s to, the Super 7, to the Classics line, to the MasterVerse line, to the Origins line, to the CGI line as well. To Mondo, to Funko. You name it. It's just an amazing product. It gets better and better, and I can't wait to share more videos with you guys with more figures and stuff like that, more playsets. I hope we get that Eternia playset very soon. Hopefully that the Serpent's Lair hopefully will be up for pre-order soon. I can't wait for that too, guys. Hope we get more vehicles as well, like the Battle Ram or any other vehicles you think of, that you hope to get, in the Origins line. I hope even the MasterVerse line we get some vehicles as well very soon. So guys, I hope you guys have a great Thursday, and I'll see you guys on Friday, guys. Take care, guys, and have a good one.